This is it. The main event. The pinnacle of underwater adventure and aquatic escapades. The finals of RoboSub 2014, Transdeck 17. Months of effort, built up to days of testing and qualifying, escalating to 20 minutes of nail-biting tension as the robots sink or swim on their own, while the students can only watch.
The air is almost as thin as the vacuum of space on that finals roster. Only 6 teams form the elite group, guaranteed a spot in the finals.
Here are the critical moments of those exhilarating final missions.
Just like the race for the lunar surface, all the teams in the finals were counting on a visit to the Pinger to anchor their final points tally. Reykjavik University's bot is no stranger to the icy cold, but sadly it chose the finals to freeze up and refuse the hydrophone task. After a couple of runs where it balanced the red buoy on its nose like a certain reindeer, it returned to base early to put some points on the board.
National University of Singapore Team Bumblebee was all abuzz with nerves as it had to completely rebuild their hydrophones right before the finals. But all systems were nominal as it navigated towards the Pinger on its first run. After some tense false restarts, the Apian Aquanaut pollinated the correct octagon not once but twice, earning them 5th place and $1,000.
No strangers to adversity after last year's missing equipment. Far Eastern Federal University seemed to be having an Apollo 13 moment again, with intermittently malfunctioning cameras that couldn't be relied on. Trusting instead on its stellar acoustics, their sub plotted its course for the Pinger like a computational cosmonaut, surfacing in the correct octagon for 4th place and $1,000.
With its sleek black superstructure, this year's Sonia robot from ETS looked like it was built to travel well past the moon to a galaxy far, far away. Passing the maneuvering task soon after launch, its thrusters sent it straight for the Pinger and into a stable orbit in the correct octagon. Looking to warp into other point-scoring systems, it got lost in the deep space of the Transdeck Nebula, making Planetfall with 3rd place and 1,000 Earth dollars.
Not all missions go according to plan where there are xenomorphs involved. Stowaway Moon Gremlin sent subjugators spinning into space like Vader's TIE Fighter. After 9 terrifying minutes, the infestation was cleared and the University of Florida's legendary lizard leapt into action, methodically delivering all 3 moon rocks to the sorting station and clutching a chunk of cheese in its claws as the clock concluded. This daring display earned the team 2nd place and $5,000.
Surviving superstars Cornell returned to our solar system to remind us that life on other planets is difficult but rewarding. Resetting the red control element and circumnavigating the maneuvering task on its way to the correct octagon, Gemini cleared the lunar surface like a one-robot Vogon constructor fleet. 3 moon rocks and 2 cheese chunks were correctly sorted, and the sub celebrated by taking a well-earned vacation in its extra time. A brief visit to the powerboard and a torrid summer romance with the aliens concluded a spectacular interstellar tour that netted the team 1st place and an astronomical $10,000.
4 teams received special judges' discretionary awards of $500 each.
The Best New Entry Award went to Caltech, and the Best Branding Award went to McGill University.
The International Collaboration Award went to BangaloreRobotics for assembling a distributed team that met in person for the first time at this year's RoboSub.
And the San Diego Mayor's Cup for Outreach Excellence went to ETS, for open sourcing their vision code for all teams to learn from and use, now and in the future.
The great thing about RoboSub is it doesn't quite finish when the subs come out of the water.
That's right, we're all here tonight partying hard with our RoboSub friends.
As the teams bond over their experiences and unwind, you know they're going to be thinking about next year.
Yeah, I think they'll be hard at work tomorrow working on their plans for next year.
Make sure and come back to robosub.org to see what the rules are as they get released later this year.
Well, we're out for now. Don't forget to hug your robot, and we'll see you next time.
See you in 2015.